Hi everyone, this is Johnnyonoes, and I'm playing Project Zomboid version 35.15. And after what seemed like 8, 9, 10 hours worth of moving all of our stuff, we finally finished. We've got all of our gear that we've accumulated over the last month and a half, it looks like, more than a half. And it is now here in our permanent safe house for at least the first, or for the end of the first year. So as you can see, I've got everything organized by items, weapons, and then food. So we've got a pretty heavy stock of, non-perishable food here. Got some melted ice cream that's still waiting to be eaten. That can go bad, so I may want to eat that soonish. But as you can see here, I've got like a whole box, 65 kg of canned goods, as well as some of the new staple foods like rice and pasta, as well as all the other stuff that you would find all around town, lollipops, juice boxes, all that good stuff. So we've eaten a pretty good amount of it already over the last, looks like 26 days since we've come back to the game. I think it's been about almost a month. It took us to move all that stuff. So in real time, it took about 10 hours of gameplay to move all the stuff from the previous safe houses to this new one. I just noticed that I have some frying pans in there. That's unorganized. Must organize it. So what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to set up our farm, as well as maybe a campfire, and maybe start working with maybe some traps. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So let's see, we've got a shovel and some dirt bags over here. So let's go ahead and get both. And how we're going to arrange this is we're going to leave kind of like this area here kind of bare for some of the rain barrels and whatnot. But let's just see how much dirt we can drop off this gigantic roof. There's just so much space up here. So what I'm doing is I'm placing them one space apart, so that if one of the crops gets sick, whether it be mildew, the devil's rot, or the pest flies, it won't jump to the next one. So when you're farming, you always want to have it split by at least one square of tiles between your crops. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to go ahead and fast forward right here so that I'm going to go ahead and put all the dirt onto the roof of this building. All right, so here we go. All right, so the whole place is dirtied up. As you're probably thinking, just the way I've been thinking while I'm doing this is a really large farm. We're able to get 9 worms from all that digging, which is not a lot, but we're gonna need it for our things that we're gonna be doing after this. Let's go ahead and eat the rest of this cereal. All right, and then the next stage, what we got to do is now we got to prepare all this soil so that we can go ahead and plant in it. So I'm gonna go do that now too. And my poor Helen Cook is probably going to be extremely tired from all this work. She is not going to be a happy camper. What can you do? But so let's see. Let's just kind of get a status on where we're at here. Let's see. Here we go. So we've been alive for 1 month and 26 days. Helen Cook has actually lost her obese trait. She's now considered overweight. She's at 96.89 kg worth of weight. So I guess another maybe 6 or 7 kg worth of weight, and she'll actually lose the overweight trait as well. So she'll be at completely normal weight. I've been kind of making it so that she's been pretty hungry throughout the day. She's doing a lot of running back and forth between having to, you know, drop off all the gear and whatnot. So she's been very, very active. Not to mention doing a little bit of sprinting as well. Got her up to level 2 now on sprinting. So lots of physical activity and unfortunately lots of eating, you know, pretty trashy food. Basically just chips, chocolate, ice cream when she's got it. And it's really kind of taking the toll on her nutrition. So we're getting pretty close to the point where, you know, having a nutritious meal each day is going to start to become critical. So farming is just the first part of it. The second part is going to be trapping animals. So what we need to do is to be able to prepare all this food. What's with the music? Do I have a horde nearby? I don't see any. But basically we're going to have to do vegetables as well as protein. So trapping is going to be able to get us what we need in terms of trapping here. So let's see how many worms she was able to pick up by doing all this tilling, or I guess plowing of these fields. So let's see. Because right off the bat, oh wow, 35. That was a good amount of worms there. Very good. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop this stuff off at the farming boxes here. You'll notice I also prepared us some, I'm trying to listen for, I could have sworn I heard some zombies, but I don't think I hear them. Prepared a bunch of planks for us as well, so we can start building some other things. So we can't really start planting these yet. We've got to build some water barrels, and I'm thinking about 4 will do. And I don't want to overbuild these barrels, but at the same time, though, if you do happen to overbuild, you do have the ability of picking the barrels up, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's go ahead and get these barrels together. I just need these garbage bags that are in here. Oh, looks like I'm completely filled up with space here. Let me just drop a couple planks, and then let's go ahead and build the rain collector barrels. So I'll just put 4 along the wall here. There is no roof above here, so the rain should fall where we need it to. Just 2 on this side and 2 on the other side of these crates should do. Looks like I didn't keep it as symmetrical as I wanted it to, but that's okay. That's okay. My OCD will only just get pissed off a little bit. It's like we need a couple more planks. Alright, let's see. Can we build it? No. We need 2 more planks. Cool. Good thing we got a bunch of planks here. Now, the funniest thing is this new feature of being able to disassemble things is just truly amazing. You notice my carpentry skills up to like almost halfway through level 9. That is without a book. Now, I do have a 75% skill boost in carpentry because of, I guess, Handy, I think it is? Yeah, Handy. But that's without a multiplier, and I didn't grind it. I was just destroying crates as I clear them out. And I'll show you what I did. So let's see, the rain collector barrel right here is a good spot. That looks as symmetrical as I'm going to care about. Alright, so this farm is pretty much done for now until we get a little bit of rain. Let's go ahead and rest up for the night and then proceed to start working on a campfire as well as getting together some traps. And we got to figure out a good place to place them. Now, the way traps work, we got the horde music again. Is there just a gigantic horde waiting to attack me? Is that what's going on? What's wrong, game? Why you gotta be freaking me out, game? Alright, it looks like we used up all of our garbage bags, too. Let me see how many garbage bags is required. Yeah, 4 of them. Yep. Gosh, we used 16 garbage bags. That's why it's so important to pick up as many garbage bags as you can. So these barrels are obviously going to be... Oh, there's 25% of them in there already. Just gonna keep waiting until we get some full barrels before we proceed to start farming. So let's go ahead and build us a campfire kit. I think all you need are... I think all you need is a... let's go check. We can check the crafting menu here. So let's get... there we go. So let's see, survivalist. Make campfire kit. So I just need 3 planks and then one of the items that it takes to act as kindling. So I think we've got a magazine or a newspaper somewhere over here. I still have all our books in here, but I'm pretty sure I've got a regular vest. Or actually, I guess a vest would work. Yeah, let's do that. So rip the sheets. Alright, and then get 3 planks. I got a gunfire over to the east. Don't really care too much, because actually this has been like the first week that she's been able to just kind of chill out and relax. It's so nice. Alright, so the way campfires work, and I do have a video on this, but basically what you need is you need to be able to have a 3x3 ring around the campfire. So let's see, what would be a good spot? Like this spot right here would be bad because then the crates would catch on fire. But let's go ahead and put it right here. That should keep everything nice and safe. And then what I'll do is I'll put another crate. Yeah, let's do that right now. Put another crate right here for fire-related supplies, like rip sheets and the lighters and all that good stuff. So let's go and do that. Carpentry, another crate, put it right here. As you can see, it's still within the, it's still outside the 3x3. So just imagine a 3x3 square around this guy. As long as there's nothing within there, you're good to go. So I think I put all of the stuff in here. So let's get any lighters. Where did I put them? There we go. Lighters and matches, and then any rip sheets that we have too that act as kindling. And we'll probably go and collect a lot more of that so that we've got a pretty unlimited supply of kindling and burning materials. All right, so we've got our farm ready and prepared. We have our campfire prepared. The only thing that we're missing right now is the initial books for farming. But this farm is so super gigantic that I don't think we're going to need it for the first, 2 or 3 or 4 levels. To tell you the truth, I think we're going to probably just brute force it and get our levels through farming without the book's help. Let me just go ahead and get a little bit of water. We've got a lot of these water dispensers in this general area. So we've got a good amount of fresh water available to us. We also have a tremendous amount of those cooking pots too. So even if we do run out of those pure water sources, we can easily just use the water that we can find in the barrels and then go and boil them. So let's see. It's like fill a cooking pot. Let's see how many we can fill. Yeah, fill quite a few of them. Man, how much was in this rain barrel? Oh, 0% now. Are all these filled to the brim? Nope, this one is not. So I can just show you how that's done. It's really easy. And a lot of people complain about the fact that, like, oh, you gotta boil your water, but if you've been accumulating these cooking pots, then you're pretty much good to go. There we go. Just fill up whatever we have left here. Looks like we got all the cooking pots ready to go. Drop them in the fire. And now we get to see if this really was far enough from the walls or crates or anything like that. So let's go ahead and start her up. Oh, you know what we're missing? We're missing fuel. So let's pick up a couple planks. 3 would be fine. But I'll probably be hefting over some logs at some point to fuel this guy. So let's get those planks in there. Add fuel. Add fuel. And add fuel. There we go. Now we can light her up. And just open up this here and wait for this to say boiled. There you go. Or it doesn't say boiled, but the little marker that indicates that the water is tainted goes away. Now we've got 8 cooking pots worth of fresh water waiting for us to enjoy. So I've got a box just for that. It's the second box. There we go. We've got 8 cooking pots worth of water. So we don't actually have to use those water dispensers. We can just use the fresh water we boiled just now. Okay, and the campfire didn't burn anything down, so successes all around. So let's go ahead and try to figure out what we have to build, or what we need for the traps. So let's see. We got trapping in here somewhere. Let's find out. Make a stone axe. General. Stick trap, I think it's called. Stick. It doesn't look like it's there. It should be in the survivalist. I wonder if it's because we don't have the skill, so we can't actually make them now. That's kind of unfortunate. I'll have to look at what we're missing. I think we have to read a book or something like that on trapping. It looks like we don't have anything that we can do to make traps. Interesting. I'm gonna make a quick cut real quick and do a search and see what we're missing. Right back. Alright, so it looks like we need stick and twine for the stick trap. So let's make let's do 1 set of sturdy sticks, but I have a bad feeling that we're going to need to read some books on trapping to be able to actually use this. So let's see if we have some twine. We should. Any twine around. This is where it would be if I had it. Let's see. Here we go. See if we can make it. We can make a fishing net, but we cannot make a stick trap. So it looks like we're SOL in terms of making traps for birds. So it looks like we may have to do a bit of looting to get what we need in terms of getting ourselves started with trapping. So let's go ahead and get some food in us. And then proceed to head back to town. And we got to keep looting some more. And maybe look for, look for a place that has, it looks like a trapping building. I don't know. Something that looks like a hunter's cabin or something along those lines. And hopefully we'll be able to find an herbalist book as well. I know there is a house very far to the west that we could probably, oh man, we didn't even make a dent in her hunger there. Still eating all those chips. Really? Wow, those chips didn't last at all. What's going on here? All right, well, she's not hungry anymore. Pleasantly hot. She was getting cold, so I put Helen got a sweater and some jeans instead of the skirt she was wearing. So let's go ahead and put all this stuff away. Equip our axe. Get rid of this shovel. We don't need it for a while now. Get the saw back in our inventory. And let's head into town. And yeah, I guess we need to start. We just need to keep looting until we find, a trap book, or if it starts raining. Now that we're all prepared here, we can just go do what we normally do and go do some looting. We'll start at the northern warehouse, and yeah, keep on keeping on. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and skip time until we're at the northern warehouse, and we'll do a little bit of looting, and we'll sleep for the night. Go and do that. Alright, so we're all rested up and ready to fight. We had a big horde over here. Not sure how that happened. We had a couple gunshots go off in the last couple days. So let's go ahead and move over to the east and do a bit of looting, and then call the episode. So it's not all farming. It's not all farming and building. Get to kill a couple zombies as well. Man, she is so good at killing zombies now. It's not even funny. Got a huge cache of axes. We are definitely not hurting in terms of weapons and or skills. So maybe we can have a chance to loot those houses that we're hoping to loot the last time when the alarm went off. So let's go ahead a little bit east, a little bit south. There's still a good number of zombies in this area. As I said before, you know, these computer-generated walls are really nice if you've got it like completely secure. But as you can see, like a ton of zombies tend to get either captured or pooled in these areas, making it a pretty dangerous area to be getting loot from. So let's go ahead and clear as much as we can. Starting to get pretty cocky about Helen's abilities here. Let's see how she does against this pretty sizable horde. Almost gets caught up. Lots of fast shamblers. Another group over there. So let's swing these guys over. And we got to be really careful because the underbrush is starting to grow. So it could be pretty easy to... 1 second. Don't talk, Johnnyonoes. Ah! It could be really easy to get yourself tripped up on some of these smaller trees that are growing in the ground here. All right, let's see how many we can lose by swinging around these groups of trees here. But man, this one's fast. Thank you. That one needed to die. All right, let's see how many are still following us. One of them got a line of sight on us. No problem. So we're back to Bald Spot's house again. Let's cut to the west and keep trying to get at some of these houses that are over on this side. There's just so many zombies caught in that gated community that they just tend to pool there, and yeah, when you make some noise around there, it's just calls them all over to where you're at. So we're just going to keep on looting, just as we've done before, until it starts to rain, and that will kind of be our indicator to head back home. Now that we got everything set up for the farm, we should be good to go with some farming. Hopefully, maybe we'll be able to get... Come on, zombie, come out of the window. Come on. Hopefully we'll be able to get a farming book. That does not seem like a safe house to be jumping in on. Yeah, let's jump through. Oh god. So not safe. So not safe to be fighting close quarters like this. Alright, let's listen. Alright. Alright, just the heartbeat. Expert carpentry, we don't need that. Farming for intermediates, we don't need that. I know we have that one. Cooking for beginners, we've already read that one. Checking for closet zombies. Got some nails. Now, nails are super easy to come by now because of the fact that you can dismantle stuff. It is so nice now not to have to worry about finding boxes of nails anymore. This is a really interesting assortment of loot here. Everything's rotten. And as you're looting in this later portion of the game, you really just got to fill up that water bottle as often as you can. Keep it filled up, especially now that like it seems that I'm really hot. So I guess I have to wear a sweater at night and then a regular shirt or maybe a vest Let's take this blue vest. Blue looks good on Helen. Let's wear this one for now so we can stop being hot and wasting. It doesn't look blue. Well, that's cool. I don't know why, but like her hips are clipping through her pants, so not sure. Yeah. So, okay. Alright, so that's one house looted. Let's go ahead and see if there's any others in this area and maybe get into that gated area or the walled-in area. Just being wary of any of the zombies that we moved. I think they're all kind of over here. But yeah, let's hit this house. This looks like a 2-story house. Feels like a trapper lived here, don't you think? I feel like a trapper lived here. He's got instructions on how to make basic bird traps. Oh god. That sound indicates that there are zombies falling. Oh my god, look at all of them over there. Come on. Gotta do this quietly. Really don't want to pull that group. Yep, as you can see, this is why this area is considered to be one of the more dangerous areas of the map. Lots and lots of zombies pulling this area. Ice cream is rotten. 2 cooking pots. I'll take it. Don't need to eat right now. Flour. Lighter. We've got like 17. I think we got like 17 hammers. We don't need any more hammers. Alright, so we checked. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I was contemplating just sleeping here for the night, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility given the population of zombies just to the west of us. Yeah, look at that speed on that zombie. You can't tell until he finally has his arms outreached like that. Starting to pull a couple of them from that large group. And I don't know how many are to the south, because it seems like there might have been another big group right behind the house. But zombies are going down way faster than they used to. That skill makes a huge difference in terms of accuracy. This is not safe at all. This is so not safe to be trying to get into this house, because who knows how many are on the other side here. Alright, here we go. I guess we know now. Alright. Starting to get a little bit exerted. Jump on through and see if there's another one. Maybe banging on the door or window. It's getting a little... I don't know where that banging's coming from. Sounds like it's coming from upstairs. Alright, foraging for beginners. I don't know if we have that yet. I'm gonna have to make like a little notepad of... Okay, here we go. Oh god. Yeah, let's get out of here. This is such a bad idea. I'm just moving. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's just find a nice safe place to rest for the night. Somewhat far away from that huge horde, or any huge hordes for that matter. Ugh, this house is not safe either. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back to the warehouse, where we know we're not going to get completely swarmed in the middle of the night, but you gotta be careful about that horde that we dragged through the trees over in this area, so that we don't run into them again. So if you're interested in seeing what was done since the previous episode, I have made sure to archive all of the streams where I had showed what I did. So a lot of moving gear, a lot of killing zombies, clearing that main road. Oh god, there's just so many zombies. This is what happens when you enjoy like a week of being all by yourself at the logging company. Like the whole area just gets completely filled with zombies again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that's bad. Let's not go that way. I'll get us stuck. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it might be time to, like, start cooking up some Molotov cocktails. Something. We do have one shotgun, which we may want to put to use at some point. Oh, it wasn't worth hitting that one guy just to call all the zombies on us. But this is why we have all these safe houses now. So if we get stuck in the middle of the night like this, we can easily just jump inside and at least rest up for the night. So that's the main advantage the zombies have on us, is the fact that they don't have to sleep or rest. Alright, cool. I think we might have lost them. The stealth skills on this character are just phenomenal. Like, it looks like we're just about to get another level in Nimble. And even our sneaking is doing relatively well. Alright, so we're at our safe house. Let's go ahead and sleep for the night and then close the episode for today. There we go. Alright, let's see if she's anxious. She's worried that there's all those zombies outside. Maybe she has a nightmare. She woke up at 4 in the morning, which is not great. Alright, looks like both of our rope ladders are still intact, including the one that goes into the warehouse. So we're going to go ahead and start from here in the next episode. Alright, folks, so this is Johnnyonoes playing Project Zomboid version 35.15. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about Project Zomboid or any of the other games that I support, please go ahead and leave a question in the comments below. Thanks, folks. See you in the next episode.